Hello and welcome to Easy Stories in English. If you're learning English, you're in the right place. In this podcast, we tell interesting stories using simple English, so you can practice listening and improve your skills. Today, we have a detective story for you, The Mystery of the Missing Necklace. Listen carefully, try to understand the details and enjoy the mystery. Are you ready? Let's begin.
It was a quiet morning in the city when Detective James Clark was sitting in his office. The clock on the wall ticked slowly, and he was sipping his coffee, thinking about the cases he had solved. Just as he was about to open his notebook and start writing, the phone rang.
Detective Clark speaking.
Detective, please come quickly. My grandmother's necklace is gone.
The voice on the other side was trembling, full of panic.
Calm down, miss. Tell me your name and where you are.
My name is Lisa Brown. I live at 12 Oak Street. Please, you have to come now.
The detective put down his coffee, grabbed his hat, and left his office. It was a short drive to Oak Street, and when he arrived, he saw a small, cozy house. A woman in her 20s, with red hair and worried eyes, opened the door.
I'm Lisa Brown. Please, you have to help me. The necklace, it's gone.
Detective Clark stepped inside, looking around. The house was simple but clean, with pictures of family on the walls. Lisa led him to her bedroom, where a small wooden dressing table stood.
It was right here on this table.
Lisa explained, pointing to an empty jewelry box.
I put it here last night before I went to bed. But this morning when I woke up, it was gone.
Detective Clark nodded and examined the room carefully.
Did anyone visit you last night?
Yes, my best friend Anna came over. She stayed for a while. Then, around 9 p.m., she left. And after that, I had a plumber here. Mr. Wilson came to fix a leaky pipe.
Did either of them see the necklace?
Lisa thought for a moment.
Yes, Anna saw it. I showed it to her because I was so happy to have it. My grandmother gave it to me before she passed away.
Detective Clark stood quietly for a moment, thinking.
I need to talk to Anna and Mr. Wilson.
About an hour later, Anna arrived. She was tall with dark hair and wore a worried expression.
Detective, I didn't take the necklace. I don't know what happened to it. I saw it last night when Lisa showed it to me. But I left at 9 p.m., and that was the last time I saw it.
James Clark nodded.
I believe you, Anna, but I still need to ask Mr. Wilson some questions.
Mr. Wilson, the plumber, arrived shortly after. He was a middle-aged man with a tool belt around his waist.
Good afternoon, Detective. I heard you're investigating the missing necklace. I didn't take it, I swear. I just came to fix a leaky pipe.
Of course, Mr. Wilson. But can you tell me exactly what time you left?
I finished around 10 p.m. I fixed the pipe, then left. There was no necklace around when I left. I didn't see anything unusual.
All right, thank you. I'll take a look around the house one more time.
James Clark walked back into Lisa's bedroom. He looked at the dressing table again, and then he looked out the window. It was open just a little, and the curtains moved slightly with the breeze. He smiled to himself.
Lisa, can you tell me where exactly was the jewelry box when you last saw it?
It was right there, on the table. But the window was closed.
Detective Clark walked over to the window and looked outside. There, on the grass near the house, was a glint of something shiny. He walked over, bending down to pick it up.
It's the necklace. But how did it get out there?
Clark smiled.
I've solved the mystery.
Lisa stared at him, confused.
What do you mean?
The thief was not a person, it was a bird.
A bird?
Yes, a magpie most likely. These birds love shiny objects. Sometimes they fly into open windows, and if they see something bright, they take it. The necklace must have been taken by a magpie that flew in through the window.
You're telling me a bird took it?
Exactly. Sometimes the answer is simpler than we think.
I never would have guessed that. Thank you, Detective Clark.
You're welcome. And remember, not every mystery involves a criminal. Sometimes it's just nature at work.
And that was the mystery of the missing necklace. Did you enjoy the story? I hope you followed along and learned some new words today. Let's review a few key words from the story. Detective, a person who solves mysteries and crimes. Necklace, jewelry you wear around your neck. Jewelry box, a small box where you keep rings, necklaces, and other jewelry. Magpie, a type of bird that loves shiny things. Try to remember these words and listen to the story again if you need more practice. Thank you for listening to Easy Stories in English. Don't forget to subscribe and come back for more stories in English. See you next time.